today we're doing top 10 books. My favourite books, actually. The one I've been reading lately or a long time ago. So, yeah. So, the first one, today we got cotton socks. Cotton socks is a sheep. And he's woolly, and I got a woolly jumper on, and he is white, and I'm white too. So I got a white jumper on, and I got a white top on, and I got white lippy, a white headband, white eyeshadow, and that's about it. And he's got floppy ears, and I don't have floppy ears. I've forgotten to do it this morning because I was rushing this morning because I had I had a blood test this morning on my arm, and I still got the bandages on. So yeah. And I have a couple of things that scare me. Needles, one of them. Bees and wasps can scare me because I don't like them too close to me, and I don't like them sting me. I don't like being bitten by any bugs. That's one thing scares me. And also, I don't like seagull pooing on my head. That did happen before. I was in North Wales at a time, a place called Barmouth, and I was camping on Shell Island, North Wales, in Llanbedr, and I went out in one of my sister's car, or in a van, I don't know, and we parked the van up at Barmouth, and then when I got my meal at Barmouth, a seagull pooped on my head, and I felt it. I touched something on my head, and when I felt something bumped on my head, and when I looked at my hand, I saw poo all over my hand, and I was screaming and yapping, and I showed it to Mum, and it was all in my hair too. And it was all in my head, and when I touched my head, because when I touched my head, I felt something land on my head, and when I touched my hand on my head, it's all covered in bird crap and stuff. It was so yucky. I had to rinse it out in the sink in the Barmouth bathroom, and I didn't like it at all. And today, I went to a blood test today, and I was being brave today. I wasn't screaming like I used to with the needles. Um, I used to scream and yell when I see a needle coming through my arm, and now I'm brave. I'm used to it. Yeah, so yeah, I just don't like needles or bird crapping on my head, or and I don't like my shoes full of dog crap and stuff like that. That's another thing that scares me and worries me. So yeah. And also I don't like going in haunted place. That scares me and gives me nightmares. So yeah. And I think my nan's house is haunted. It's um I slept at my nan's the other night, and when I went upstairs to go to bed, I heard all sorts of creaking noises in her house. I didn't want to say anything to Nan. I didn't want to, but I didn't want to. So I heard lots of creaking, and I don't like that in houses. I like it where it's peaceful and quiet. So yeah. So yeah, I just don't like anything that scares me. If I did have hiccups, I do like people making me jump. If I did have hiccups, because everybody says it's that rid of hiccups. So I don't mind people making me jump if I had hiccups. So yeah. So yeah, let's start with number one. Hi guys, this is number one, and this book is called Rainbow Magic. I'm gonna tell you through my notebook what I have read with Rainbow Magic. So the first one is I have read the Laura the Puppy Fairy, and I also read Molly and the Goldfish Fairy, and also I read Penny the Pony Fairy, and also I read Ashley the Dragon Fairy, and I also read the Lara and the Black Cat Fairy. And I also read Rihanna, the Seahorse Fairy. And also I have read Liana, the Unicorn Fairy. And also I have read the Stella, the Star Fairy. And that's it. That's it for now of Rainbow Magic. This is the second book I have read, and it's called My Secret Unicorn. I have read the series of The Magic Spell, The Dream Come True, Rising Stars, Starlight Surprise, Stronger Than Magic, A Winter Wish, A Touch of Magic, A Special Friend, Twilight Magic, Moonlight Journey, Staring Skies, Friends Forever, Keeper of Magic, Flying High. That's all the series I have read of My Secret Unicorn. Hi guys, we're on number 3. This is Holly Red book, and I have read of her books is Alfie All Alone, Sam the Stolen Puppy, and Max the Missing Puppy, and I did have them all together in a puppy tale book, and I also had Alfie All Alone by buy his self-book. I had it separate from the Puppy Tale as well. So yeah, and I also had Sam the Stolen Puppy separate as well. And also I had Max the Missing Puppy as well separate. So I didn't mean to buy it all in one at the time because I didn't I haven't read it before and stuff like that. So yeah, so it makes perfect sense why I bought the Three Puppy Book Tale, because I saw I didn't read those series before. So yeah, I like these books because it has pictures in it and as well. But I don't like grown-up books actually, because I prefer these type of books because I like pictures, and I like to look at pictures while I'm reading through it in my head. So yeah. So yes, I just never like reading grown-up books, because in grown-up books there's no pictures, and I just find it too boring. So yeah, that's it of Holly Webb books.
Holly and Lola!
I have also read Charlie and Lola books. That's number 4 we're on now. So, and I'll tell you which one I have read. I also have read Charlie and Lola, I Will Not Ever Never Eat a Tomato. And also I have read Excuse Me, That's My Book. And I also read of their books. I am not sleepy, and I am not sleepy, and I will not go to bed. And also I read My Wobbly Tooth Must Not Never Fall Out. And I also read I Am Too Absolutely Small for School. And also I read We Honestly Can Look After Your Dog. I also read those books when I was a kid, because I find it really enjoyable and fun to read too, because the pictures was in colour, and that's what I like about it when I was a kid. This is number 5. This one is called Animal Ark, and the book I have read in this series is Pony in the Porch, The Party Pony, and The Playful Puppy. There's only 3 I have read, so yeah, I like them a lot. Yeah, I only had them 3 when I was a kid, so yeah. So I only had them when I was a kid, so yeah, that's it. Hi guys, we are number 6. This is called Melia Jane, the Naughty Ragdoll book. And when I was a kid, I had this big book of hers, and it had all different stories of hers in this big book. So yeah, and I remember my mum read it to me when I was a kid, and I remember I did not know how to read when I was a kid. I did not know how to speak when I was a kid. I don't know how to write when I was a kid, and so on. It's because I had learning difficulties and speaker difficulties, and I just born with them in my life. So yeah, and my mum read Amelia Jane to me, and when she noticed, she saw first she didn't think she thinks I didn't read along with her, but when she noticed my finger was moving, she knows I was reading. So yeah, I had my mum helped me to read, and she didn't realise I folded it with my fingers. So yeah. So, yeah, my mum read Amelia Jane to me for a bedtime story when I was a kid because I really like it and stuff like that. And I don't get a bedtime story read to me now because I'm a fully grown up adult. And I just miss that now. And yeah, so I miss that. So, yeah. So, yeah, I like my mum reading me a story before I went to bed. So yeah, she said, "Oh, that cheeky bugger, you know how to read all this time." So yeah, so I like my mum. She's very funny and stuff like that.
I'm Ladybug.
This is number 7, the Ladybird books. The Ladybird books I had was a keyword book that helped me to sound out letters when I was a kid, when I was finding it difficult to speak. So yeah, the series I had was 1A, Play With Us, 1C, Read and Write, and 1B, Look at This, and 2A, We Had Fun, and 2B, Have a Go. I had those books when I was a kid, and it helps me to read and help me to write. So yeah, so it helps me in my life, those books. So yeah, I had those books when I was a kid because I had speak difficulties. Because I born with it because I used to go to a carer's when I was a kid, and she saw me sitting next to her dog and not to play with any of friends because I did not know how to talk back then, and it was harder for me. I was just, I had speech therapist at the kids hospital at York Hospital with Aileen, and she blowed bubbles to get me going. So yeah, I had speech therapist. So yeah, I love Aileen because she helped me in my life when I was a kid. So yeah. I only have one book of Molly Moon at home called Hypnosis, and I have seen the movie of Molly Moon, and I have read the book too. So yeah, I like the Molly Moon movie, and also I like the book too because they are absolutely similar in how they written it in a book. So yeah. And I loved the book too, and I loved this movie of it. In the movie, there's a black pug. I think of the black pug. I think of that black pug. It's just like my sister's dog Noah. Yeah, my sister's got a dog, a pug dog called Noah. Yeah. So yeah, so I do love Noah, my sister's dog. He's cute and adorable. When he gets his, his back legs out, my dad called them chicken legs. And so yeah, and my dad always say, your sister's pug hit by a plank. And I just laugh at it, and I said, yes, I know, Dad. So, yeah, my family's a bit funny and crazy, but I endure them because I love them like that. And that's all it matters in life. You love them and care for them. So, yeah. I love Molly Moon because the pug reminds me of my sister's dog, Noah. So yeah, I love my sister's dog because it's cute. Rupert the bear, this is number 9, guys, and the books I have got at my mum's house of Rupert books. Is I have the Rupert Annual 2100 and 1999 and also 1998 and 2001 and also 2002 and also 2005 and also 2006 and also 2007 and also 2009. So I have all these annuals at my mum's house in York. So, yeah, and I used to read them while I was having breakfast, while I was waiting for the taxi. So, yeah, to pick me up to take me to school. Yeah. So, yeah, I didn't go in the sunroom back then. I just read the book. I just read a book while I was eating my brekkie. So yeah, I like reading books because it relaxed my mind and it stopped me getting stressed. So I love Rupert books because my dad loves Ruperts because he has his own Rupert bear, soft toy bear. At home, but I love it. I used to cuddle it when I was a kid, but my dad stopped me cuddling it when I was a kid because it was getting old and it was getting on a bit. So yeah, so he only lets me look at it and touch it now and then because it's a very old bear of his. So yeah, and he doesn't want to get it broken. So yeah, I like my dad's bear. So yeah, and I love these books too because I enjoyed it and I love it. So yeah. Hi guys, this is number 10, the last one, and this is horsey books. That's what I have in my room, in my drawer at my nan's, at my house. Not at my house, in my room at my nan's. So yeah, so I'll tell you the author I have. So I have Wiki Penelope with Laura TJ, and also I had Susan McBain, Monty Roberts, Michael Pearce, Leslie Bailey, Morway with Williams, Christopher and Victoria Cauldron, Colin Folgell, Robert Baxter, and also Vanessa Britton, Mary Gordon Watson, DJ Murphy, Sherry Hills, Kelly Marks, Carol Hudson, Selma Bredel, Mike Smith, Judy Dapper, and also Karen Bush, Vanessa Britton, Captain Mark Phillip, and Lucy Reed. And that's it of the horsey book that my nan has at her house in my drawer in my bedroom. And I love to read them because my nan used to have a horse called Heather. And that's why she has these horsey books, because it helps her to do things with her horse. So yeah, my nan used to read them when she had Heather. So yeah, her horse was called Heather. So yeah, I used to go and see my nan's horse when I was a baby, because she picks me up and take me to see her. So yeah, and I used to ride Heather when I was a kid. So yeah, so Heather's not with me anymore, because I do feel sad now and then, because I do miss her a lot, because Heather was always there in my life when I grew up, and she helped me to when I had a bad day, she helped to talk through it with me. So yeah, because my dad's horse was a medical horse that can understand me pretty well, because I had a gift inside my heart that I can speak to horses when I'm feeling down. I only speak to Heather because Heather was a true friend to me that I can talk to when I'm feeling down or lonely. So yeah, and I also used to ride her and stuff like that when I was a kid. And I used to groom her, look after her, pick her, poo picking in the field and in her stables too, help my nan out, look after her, because my granddad, when he was alive, he moaned at nan about her horse too, because he doesn't like my nan having the horse. So yeah. But I didn't mind, because Heather was my special friend, and she was always there for me when I go and see my nan. And yeah, and she was always there for me when I go and see her at the stables when I was a kid. Yeah, because Heather was a clever horse. She can do tricks like sniff the mints out and points to it with her nose. And she can race me from the field, and also she can say please on one leg, and she can say, and she can, when you say and point by, have you been a good girl, Heather? And Heather say no by her mane. She was a clever plucky pony, and reason why she had to put down, because she kept having laminitis and stuff like that, horsey problems. So she was an old horse. So my nan didn't want to put her down, because Heather was a special horse to her and me. So my nan didn't want to put her down, but anyway, Helen put her down because she kept having the problems. So yeah, my friend Helen. So yeah, so it's very sad for me. I don't see my nan's horse anymore because she's in heaven. So yeah, so along with my cats that I had when I was a kid. So yeah. Hi guys, this is goodbye, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing next Monday. So yeah, I got it written down already in my notebook. So yeah, next week we are going to do PlayStation 1 games / Game Boy games. I had when I was a kid. So yeah, so yeah, it's bit of both. It's slash Game Boy games slash PlayStation 1 games. So yeah, that's what we're doing next Monday. So yeah, and Cotton Socks won't be here next Monday. He'd be someone else's turn. But yeah, but I can't tell you who. I can't ruin the surprise. But I know it who it is. But I don't want to tell you. But I know it who it is. But I don't want to tell you. So yeah, it's a surprise. But yeah, it's a surprise. So yeah, I'll tell you. I will bring it in next Monday, and it's a type of bird. It's a type of bird. Uh, that's a clue. That's a clue. I only give you that because it's a clue. So yeah. So yeah. So yeah. It's gonna be a fun movie next Monday. So yeah. And I don't know what I'm dressing up as next Monday, so you have to keep your eye on me while I dressed up as. So comment down below if you like this video, and hit the like button and hit the subscribe button down below. I hope you like this video. Yeah. Bye guys. And Todd the Sock says bye.